Go hard, 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 Lord, kill me if I don't preach the gospel. Still in my 20s, but I die if I got it. Man, I'm already dead. Might forget my flesh. I done been crossed over. See the full court press. I'm a full court mess if the Lord don't use me. Running from my trials, thinking everything's groovy. If the cross don't move me, then I don't wanna breathe no more. If I ain't seeing Christ, partner, I don't wanna see no more. Rep them every day without worrying about a bruise. And I've been to China, man, I seen some real persecution. If you didn't know Christ, would your life look the same? And they tell you value Jesus by the way you rep his name. Hey, what's the point of living if I'm living for myself? Lord, empty out my life before I put you on the shelf. So for God I go hard, I don't wanna die tonight. But it's too many people living who ain't heard about the Christ. Go hard, 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 go hard. Lord, use me, 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 go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard. Lord, use me, 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 Lord, use me. Went to Asia, had to duck and hide for sharing my faith. They tell me water it down when I get back to the States. They say tone the music down, you might sell a lot of records, but there's people out here dying and none of them heard the message. Took my wifey on a mission trip, hit Central America, shared her testimony, 40 people stood and stared at her. When she said Jesus should have seen it was insane, cause 40 out of 40 never heard of Jesus' name. Oh man, we ain't focused on the war, we just kicking it. Worry about our image and our space up on the internet. Take me at the game, coach, I don't wanna play no more. If I can't give it all I got and leave it out there on the court. Thank you for the grace, for the will and the desire. Got me living for your glory instead of living to retire. But I pray I never tire of going off of Messiah. I don't need no motivation, you the reason I'm inspired. Go home, 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 go home. Lord, use me, 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 go home, go home, go home. That's what that is, baby. That's what that mean. That's what that mean. That's what that is, baby. That's what that mean. That's what that mean. That's what that mean. That mean that we should be out up in the streets, not just in houses with our Bibles, summarizing what we read. Man, this ain't deep. While we ain't doing what we read, it's like we sleep. It's like we sleep. But sinners sleepwalk when they sleep, so why can't we? So why can't we? So the redeemed of the Lord act out what He said and make a scene for the Lord. Action.
And we're back here on Spirit Nation Radio. Brent, how we doing? Pretty good, pretty good. Man, that game seemed like it was just a few minutes ago. It's because it was just a few minutes ago. Again, math. We're back on the air here. Boys game is warming up, and we're about to have the players of the game here in a second. Are you going to hold it up? Yeah, I'm fixing to go over there in just a minute. Okay. If you weren't here for the well, here, we'll talk about this first. Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and give you the go to this first. Chandler, you might go on over there. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go over there, and Brent's going to have the Spirit Nation boys basketball rankings coming up, and I'll give you a thumbs up whenever we're up and it goes on over there. Okay. Just a second, Chandler's not helping me out here. Chandler needs to help me out more than he just did. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I've got his volume up as high as I can put it, so I'm sorry if you have a little bit of trouble hearing him, but we just thank him for doing it at all. Let me tell y'all what just happened there when he called out Riley's name. Riley turns around, pretty much just powers into the chair that he had been sitting in. The tribe who were sitting down all stood up, started screaming and hollering. It was pretty great. Welcome back, Chandler. So Riley goes in for the Indians on the tip-off. Riley will win it, gets to Cordell and to Nunley. Quick two for the Indians. I couldn't see who scored it. That was Riley that scored that basket. Indians are attacking the side of are attacking the far side from us, the south goal, south net. Sorry. Inside quickly. Two again. 4-0 Indians. Sequatchie County with a quick start here. From the corner, and Riley picks it up in the corner of the basket. Sell Creek airballs it. Riley rebound. Chad on the perimeter hands it to... And we don't even have time to talk about them going between this side of the court and that side of the court. They're doing it so fast. Yeah, they go really fast pace. Riley got a quick two-pointer and was fouled doing it, so he'll go for a three-point play. Didn't get a chance to go through the Spirit Nation rankings. Tied for number 10 in guys, Macon County and Notre Dame. 9 is York, 8 Sequatchie, 7 Marion, 6 Bledsoe, 5 DeKalb, 4 Signal. Tied for 2 is Livingston and Upperman, and number 1 is Cannon County. Riley gets the ball, he'll throw a 3, and it'll be in and out of there. And rebounded by Bartley, and he'll get a point there. Bartley. That was apparently not a shooting foul earlier. And 3 points for Sell Creek, and it's good. Number 2 for Sell Creek with the basket. Sell Creek well supported here tonight. Oh, my goodness. Pass knocked out by the Indians. It'll be Sell Creek's to inbound near the corner. Coach Smith giving out instructions. Oh, Sequatchie County will inbound it from the corner. Huh? Sequatchie County inbounds. Okay. Riley gets the ball. He'll take it. Standing just the other side of the midline. Passes it to Cordell. Then passes it to, who is that? Hudson. Then to Nunley. Nunley passes to Hudson. Hudson passes to Nunley on the perimeter. He'll come around. He'll toss it to Chad. He'll toss it to Bartley. Bartley kind of trapped in the corner there. Gets off to Hudson. Almost steps out of bounds. Sell Creek with the ball. They'll come down. One man to beat Nunley. And it comes up. It's blocked by Bartley. Up against the glass. He's fouled on the shot, so Sell Creek will be shooting 2. Okay, so let me get this down. 32 is Dempsey, 10 is Cordell, 14 is Nunley, 20 is Bartley. Who's 22? Oh, Hudson. Yeah, Hudson. I couldn't see his face. We're not listening to players of the game, Brent. Do what? You're not listening to players of the game, Brent? I was more focused on whether it was coming through. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Chandler. We can't all be perfect. I'm kidding. First free throw is missed, I believe. Second one is up and good. So your score is Sequatchie County 6, Sell Creek 5. Here, only a minute 35 gone. Hudson will inbound it to Dempsey. Hudson gets it right back from Dempsey. Bartley will take it up court. He'll Tossed it up to Nunley. Full court on the perimeter to Hudson. Back to Nunley on the left wing right there. Full court pressure. Sequatchie County handled it well. Hudson over to Bartley. Then to Cordell. Standing near the corner of the three-point line. Over there. Two men on him. They'll throw it up. It'll be intercepted by Sell Creek's players coming up the middle. he tried to dribble. It looked like he was just trying to throw it at the Indian player. No, he tried to pass. Inbound to Cordell. Back to Hudson. Up to, I'm sorry, not Cordell, Bartley. And now up to Cordell. And out the baseline, just past Dempsey. Sell Creek was there, disallowing him from being able to go get it. So Sell Creek inbound. Both teams quickly passing the ball on their side of the court for a long period of time here. Is there a backcourt clock in Taylor West? There is, but there is no shot clock. Oh, looked like he stepped on the baseline. If he didn't, he was really close right there. Yeah. Sequatchie will inbound.
I think they did finally call that.
Yeah. Hudson to inbound to Dempsey. He'll take it. Passes to Cordell. Up court really quickly. They're now on the attacking half of the court. Standing near the midline.
Cordell takes it to the left. He'll toss it back to Hudson. Hudson to Nunley, and he'll be blocked in midair. Dempsey gets it, hands it off to Hudson. He mishandles it. Gets it back. And
foul against somebody.
Although Dempsey did try.
My goodness. I think that's a foul against Nunley.
Yeah. Dempsey just nonchalantly, like after the play, just kind of dunked it in there. Made it look easy.
When you're 19'6", it is easy. Oh no, the foul was on Sale Creek. Sequatchie will inbound. I thought he pointed to Nunley, but he didn't. Almost a three from the corner. Defender got in the way, so they passed it to the inside.
Nunley to Cordell. Cordell coming up the middle. He'll hand off to, and it'll go to Riley Dempsey eventually. He'll get up for the layup, and he'll just power his way through there.
Score is now 8-5. 4:57 to go in the first quarter here from Sequatchie County High School. Sequatchie over Sale Creek.
And the three, and it was
knocked by Riley Dempsey. Knocked out of his hands by a Sale Creek player. I'm not sure he wasn't fouled, but either way, it will be Sequatchie's inbounds.
Try to get into it.
The entire section that the seniors usually sit in for events is filled with the tribe. There might be the back 4 or 5 rows where there's not people, but everyone else is standing.
Takes it, he'll throw it up to Lawson. Don't know which one it is.
Shot from the corner. 3. Off the rim.
That'll be by Bartley. He'll miss that. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Sale Creek ball coming in just a second. Sale Creek brings it up. Tries to juke out of Hudson. He'll throw across court. The three wide open, and he makes it. Can't leave that wide open, Brent. I mean, you can't.
No, you can't. But that'll level the game. 8-all. 4 minutes 20 to go here in the first quarter. Hudson thought about a 3, passed it inside, shot up, hit the bottom of the rim, missed, rebounded by Sale Creek. Hudson tried to he didn't step out. He was in.
That was close.
It took him a couple of shots, but Sale Creek finally get a 2. There were about 10 players on the court, and 12 of the 10 of them were under the basket right there. Took Chandler a second to catch that. Riley takes a mid-range jumper, makes it. Got to make the score 10-all again. This is a whole lot closer than the girls' game, and that is an understatement. Nice block.
Oh, and then better play by the Sale Creek player. Almost made a shot again.
Yeah, he did.
Good play going out of bounds, and he just picked it up and tried to go in again. And that'll be a shot made.
Great way up by Bartley. Running maybe 80% speed. Just kind of laid it up there. Definition of a layup. And he was fouled doing it, so he'll shoot again. A couple of players sub in for Sale Creek, and Cordell will sub in for Sequatchie. 3:33 to go in the game. Your score, Sequatchie County 12, Sale Creek 10. Bartley about to shoot a free throw. And it is in and out. Rebound by Dempsey, who makes it 2. 14-10, Sequatchie.
He made that rebound look easy right there.
Sell Creek setting up their
Barley defending, now Cordell defending 24 for the Sell Creek.
Running around the perimeter, runs inside.
He'll be
Great block by Dempsey, who gets in the guy's face after he does it.
Telling you, not in my house today, sir. Not in my house.
Not in my house. 24 to inbound for Sell Creek. Sequatchie County get it somehow off that inbound. Hudson, he just kind of running around with it almost aimlessly, but I saw he had a purpose there at the end. Almost went inside, passed it out. Going inside again is Hudson.
He'll just throw it out, and it gets to Cordell. It'll go to Dempsey from there.
On the perimeter.
And Lawson in the middle. He'll get the short layup there.
Standing under the net. Lawson makes the two. It's 16 to 10 with 2:45 to go in the first quarter. The ball bounced around a little bit. Referee says it went off Sale Creek last. Sequatchie County will have the ball inbounds. Hudson will inbound. Dempsey comes near. Sale Creek going for full court pressure here. What do you think of that, Chandler?
Early tactic, not really one you see a lot.
Do what?
Early tactic, not one you see really early in games usually.
No.
And they don't do it successfully. Bartley will get it. He'll go on court. He'll be trapped, and it'll be intercepted by Sell Creek. No! Bartley no! Sell Creek will get it again. And between the legs, Sell Creek player sends it back to his own teammate.
Gets a shot up, but it
is just wild right now.
Rebound by Hudson. Hudson gets it back from Cordell now on the Sequatchie attacking side of the court.
And now things have calmed down a bit. Cordell gets the ball to the left side, hands it back to Alec. He'll hand it to Bartley. To Lawson, he'll go on the baseline, and it'll be nothing, and he'll get it back. He'll throw it out to Alec, and he'll hesitate for the three. Lose the ball going in.
Cordell on the perimeter.
Picks it up to Hudson. He'll give it to Lawson. He'll go up, and it'll be short again.
But rebound by
Bartley. And nobody's getting it in for this Indian team.
Finally, Lawson is fouled, I think, on the shot.
I believe there's 6 attempts, no basket.
Do what?
I believe that's 6 attempts and no basket.
Something like that,
yeah. I mean, you get that many players going around. I mean, the pace was fast, but you got to have a basket in there somewhere.
I apologize for not telling you exactly what happened on this side of the court.
Lawson makes the free throw,
happened, but you really can't explain that. Nunley comes in for Sequatchie, and a couple of Sale Creek players do. That free throw is up by who's that? Lawson. Who's shooting?
Lawson. It's the other Lawson twin.
Okay, well he makes one of 2 free throws.
Both Lawson twins in the court. Now we have some havoc, Brent. Just on our part, anyways. Threes miss. Nunley gets the rebound. Alec Hudson comes to the left side. He'll toss it up. It'll be almost intercepted by Sale Creek, but it'll go out of bounds. Inbound coming for the Indians. Alec Hudson to inbound.
Good defense there by Sale Creek. The score 17 to 10. Indians ahead. A minute 39 to go in the first quarter. Well, thank all y'all for tuning in with us tonight. If you're just now tuning in with us, Lady Indians beat the Lady Panthers of Sale Creek 52 to 37 in a dominant performance earlier. They put the second string in essentially, or it would have been a whole lot worse than it was. Cordell takes it on the perimeter, tries to pass it to Hudson, but overthrows him, goes out of bounds. Sale Creek will inbound. Again, Indians in their home white, Sale Creek in their away blue.
Sale Creek will put the ball in the middle, send it out to the far side three, and it'll be a three again. They can't miss threes here. I mean, they've just been perfect on the outside there.
3 from the corner. Whistle for something. Ball was kicked, I believe.
Kick ball violation coming.
Timeout taken. And we can catch our breath.
The same thing's calmed down earlier, but it's been going just as fast the whole time.
Yeah.
If you were joining us from the girls' broadcast, thank you for joining us for the boys as well. Al Hudson will take the ball. He'll take it up the middle. He will
pass it out to the corner. Ball's going around the... Excuse me. Shot up, hits the backboard and out.
Dennis guarding
quickly down
And
nice mid-range jumper. He just took the rebound himself, brought it down to this side of the court. Mid-range jumper in. 15 is the score. Sale Creek chipping away at that Indians lead. And Nunley has the ball stolen from them around midcourt. Pass to the outside for Sale Creek. Inside a little bit. Back to the perimeter. Trying to set up. He'll run it inside himself. We're trying to pass it. Almost goes out of bounds, but it'll be in. Up and in the net, but traveling will be called before the shot. So it'll stay 17-15 Indians. 26.4 seconds to go here in the quarter. Passes to Hudson. Still outside the three-point line, but on the attacking half of the court. Nunley. Again, to get actually to the three-point line. Too far away. Chandler is number 42. That is Dennis. Sale Creek bring it down real quick. Shoot a three, and it is good. Great three-point shot. And that is the end of the first quarter, and Sale Creek leads 18-17. Great three-point shot on the three-point line. Again, 1 point lead by Sale Creek. I do believe that's their second lead of the game. They also led 10-8. End of the first. I mean, look at that. They're getting the. If the scoring continues at this pace, the final score will be in the 70s. Trying to get the Tribe into it. It was Tribe into it. They're being kind of a little bit slow coming out of the gates. Do what? They're a little slow coming out of the gates tonight. Yeah, it kind of surprised me a little bit. Well, maybe it's because we're over here and we're used to being nearer to them. Yeah. I don't know. Either way, getting into it now. I was talking about the team, not the Tribe, Brent. Oh, I thought you said Tribe. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, Sale Creek, a little bit slow getting into it. I'm talking about Sequatchie, Brent. I'm going to shut up and look at Twitter.
Well, if you see any scores of interest, tell us, please.
Way to not cover me while I was looking at Twitter. And Sale Creek will get another three. Cordell inbounds it to Nunley, who passes it up to Bartley.
It'll go out of bounds. Sale Creek will inbound. Nope. Just of course you can't inbound.
I need a roster.
Hudson will inbound.
So Sequatchie down by 4.
Okay, Cordell coming in. He'll throw it up to Dempsey, but Dempsey tips it down, and Sale Creek gets it. Comes up
quickly up court. Tried to get it on the break. Unable to. Indians defense back quickly, but still quick layup. And it is good.
And they just did that over Dempsey, and Sale Creek getting into it now.
23-17 is your score now, Sale Creek. 7:18 to go here in the second quarter. Sale Creek have fouled 4 times. The Indians have once.
And Hudson with the floater, no good.
He had about a mid-range jumper there off the rim.
Sale Creek goes up, and there'll be another three for this Sale Creek, and the Sale Creek people that are here, they're getting into it.
Sale Creek are well represented. I'm really surprised how many people they have here. I thought they were too small a school really to travel this well all the way to Dunlap.
But I think they are more of a community team as well.
Well, I mean, obviously they brought like the entire community of Sale Creek and half of Dayton with them.
The half of Dayton that doesn't go to Ray Central.
You mean Ray County?
Yeah.
Okay. 26-17 is your score. Sale Creek over Sequatchie County. 6:47 to go in the half.
Nunley
inbound
passes it to Hudson.
Into Dempsey.
He'll pass to Dempsey, and it is in and out. But still gets it. He'll go. It'll be in and out again. And not sure what happened there. I can't see the crowd that was there. That's fine. Here comes. It'll be out of bounds. Sale Creek touched it. here we go.
Just confirmed we'll have interviews for you at halftime from a few players from the girls' team.
Dempsey has it. He'll throw it out to Nunley, but they'll blow a whistle. And sorry for the confusion here. They're just bunched up really bad over here. I can't really see it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a little bit more open and more slow game to be able to.
Yeah. That is basketball. Nunley gets it. He'll come around the perimeter. He'll give it to Bartley, who gives it to Chad, and it'll be tipped by Sell Creek out of bounds. Sequatchie will inbound.
That's interesting. I thought it went off for Riley on that.
It did go off Riley, but it also went off Sell Creek player. We're both right. Riley again will come up to see who have a floater, and it'll be good.
Mid-range jumper again.
And Twinian's in the 3-minute drought here at points.
26-19.
And Nunley goes, and he'll try to steal it.
And he does.
He does, and he'll be a layup up there.
Foul, I believe, on Sell Creek.
And
Sell Creek fans don't care for that much.
Well, when you got three players guarding him, there's going to be a foul. If you got 3 players around him going hard at him, it's going to be a foul somewhere on.
And that'll put Sequatchie into the bonus, so they'll shoot so Cordell will shoot a 1-and-1. Sequatchie have still only committed 1 foul this half. Is that good? Is that good restraint or lack of intensity, or both?
It's kind of hard to tell at this point in the game. We haven't seen any other games to compare it to.
True.
I don't think there's a lack of intensity.
No, I mean on defense. On offense, it's obviously not.
Yeah.
I mean on defense. Cordell will miss the front end of a 1-and-1. Rebound. 26-19.
I think what it was more of is we talked to Chad and Al Cutson as Riley throws it up, and it'll be good for the front of 1-on-1. We talked to them, and they told us they played at Sell Creek a lot, so I think it's more that they have respect for this Sell Creek team.
That's probably true. I hadn't thought of it. Yeah, you're right. Second one is up, in and out. So the score is 26-20, 5:51 to go here in the first half.
And if you look at it this way, Sequatchie with 1 foul, Sell Creek with 8.
So two now.
Excuse me, 2 now, sorry. But Sell Creek with 8 there.
As that foul is called on Bartley.
Yeah, but you look at the score, definitely doesn't show it.
No, it doesn't. Sell Creek will inbound. Sequatchie do not try to full court press.
Oh, quick pass, mid-range jumper that took all of about a second and a half made for Sell Creek, 28-20. Sell Creek almost intercepts it. Dempsey will pass it to Hudson. They'll try the full court press on Hudson. They'll be blocked inside. He outdoes a man. And
there is a backcourt clause in high school.
I believe it's
10 seconds.
10 seconds. And Nunley,
that is Nunley with the 3-pointer from the corner.
With the 3, and he brings the 18 to life,
28-23.
And Riley, oh man.
Sell Creek come down and tried another mid-range jumper. They've been tearing it up with them tonight, but it hits the rim, bounces out. Riley almost gets the rebound, knocks it out of bounds. Sell Creek will inbound. Coach T is starting to tweet in some scores, but none from this area.
We'll see what we got here while we're waiting for the inbound.
Seriously, nothing from this area. Jackson County, who are in District 7 Single A, beat Van Buren County 68-48. The inbound will be by Sell Creek, who pass it all the way around the 3-point line and then start going back again.
And he'll come from the middle. He'll throw it to the outside. He'll say 3 come up. Layup missed. Second chance not good as Lawson one of the Lawsons will get it.
Sell Creek trying to press again. Hudson does well to escape it.
He'll throw it up to Dempsey. He'll throw it down to Dennis, and he just misses that one badly, the layup.
Almost gets the rebound, but collected by a Sell Creek player. And comes down and finally misses a 3. I mean, my goodness, it took him long enough.
Yeah. And it's just a mad rush here for Sell Creek trying to get in the basket.
And then another mid-range jumper like they've been doing all night, fouled on it, missed. So it'll be 28-23. Sell Creek, 4 minutes and a half to go in this half. Sell Creek will shoot 2. Free throw is missed. Sale Creek will sub in a little bit. Cheerleaders trying to mess with the Sale Creek player's head. It'll work. Second one. Infraction on, I believe, on Sequatchie, so he'll reshoot. Lane violation there. Riley talks to the official real quick. Dempsey. Sale Creek posted the Sequatchie County score. The girls Sequatchie score. Riley will get that rebound off the missed free throw. Hudson tried to outrun the Sale Creek player, almost did, but the player fouled him in the process, so Hudson will shoot 1-1, I believe. Free throw is up, missed. Rebound by Lawson, I believe. Yes. And he's trying to get out of it, can't. Passes it to Nunley. He'll give it to Dennis. Still on the perimeter. Nunley. Riley attempt it. Fights it off. Riley runs inside a little bit. Now he's coming back out trying to help. Still around the perimeter with the ball. Hudson will go inside. He'll hand it off to Dempsey, and Dempsey will get the layup. Take it underneath. 28-25 is the score now, Sale Creek. 3 minutes 58 to go here in this half. Sale Creek will go around the edge. He'll push it in, and it'll be missed over the rim. The Sale Creek player tried to do a layup kind of a backwards, and he missed badly. Hudson goes up, and it'll be good. A floater from Hudson. Very good play there. Here comes Sale Creek coming this way, though. Your score 28-27. Sale Creek at the moment. So Sequatchie can cut into the three, and it is good. Another three from the Sale Creek team. Just amazing shooting by Sale Creek. They don't much of a post game, but out on the perimeter, they're really, really good. Dempsey had the ball stolen from him. Player had to go to ground to take it, but took it legally. Sale Creek still have it down on their attacking end of the court. Inside, trying to pass it out. Passed it to the feet of a Sequatchie County player. Sale Creek picks it up on the perimeter, shoots a three. It's missed, finally. Nothing but backboard. Sequatchie County have it at the midcourt. Hudson takes it. Passes to Nunley, passes to Dempsey, passes inside to Lawson. And it'll be good. 30-29 the score now. 2 minutes 45 to go in the half. Sale Creek still up by a point. Dennis guarding the... Now he's wide open, and he'll shoot the three, and it'll be missed. Riley Dempsey there just kind of opens his arms and gets the rebound. Jump ball will go to Sequatchie. So Sale Creek will end up with a possession arrow now. I like the community ref stuff. There's not been really a lot they've done badly tonight. The refs? Yeah. Oh, they've been great. Even for the girls' game there. Yeah, I'm not used to seeing good basketball refs, but I hope we get these again. They've been really good. Yeah. They've had some calls against Sequatchie, but I thought those were good calls against Sequatchie. Long inbound to Bartley. And goes up for the layup. It's fouled in the process. He'll shoot two. Very, very good play to get fouled on that by Bartley. 2 minutes 33 to go in the game. Or I'm sorry, in the half. Turn it into Chandler. 2:33 to go in the half. Sale Creek up 30-29. Good. Levels the score at 30. And we'll see if we can get a Sequatchie lead here with the next free throw. And it'll be tied right here with 2.5 left to go here in the half. Sale Creek long two, and it'll be good. 32-30, Sale Creek are ahead. Inbounds, quick passing up to midcourt, and farther than that. Now taking a little bit of break, setting up the play, still passing around, but not. Sale Creek giving a little pressure, hands it off to Bartley, and he'll be no good for a minute. Sequatchie will foul, attempting to get the rebound. Lawson. Was outside three. Sequatchie have only fouled 4 times this entire half, and yet they're in the double bonus. First free throw is up and good. That'll make the score 32-31. Sale Creek with 1:43 to go in the half.
Let's see if we can even up the score here. Hudson goes up, and it'll be just missed.
Rebound to Sale Creek. No. Rebound goes out of bounds off. Ball goes out of bounds off Sequatchie. Sale Creek let it go. So they will inbound. 1:41 to go in the half. Still leading by 1 or Sale Creek.
It'll be travel on
He tried to plant his foot, but it slid. He was on his own 3-point line, about to pass. Traveled. So Sequatchie will get the ball down by 1. 1:35 to go in the half. Inbound to Cordell from Hudson. Back to Hudson. Almost loses it. Good defense by Sale Creek. Full court pressure.
Very good footwork in there. Hudson goes up for the layup, and it'll be short, but
foul, I believe, on Sale Creek unless it's an offensive charge, which I don't believe it is.
he wasn't in the right. I don't think he was in the right defensive position to be able to do that.
No, I didn't either. So it will be a foul against Sale Creek. Hudson will shoot 2. First one is up and bounces on the rim a couple times and out. So score is still 32-31.
He has a chance to even it up with this free throw right here.
I'm trying to keep updated with this. The second free throw up, missed. Lane infraction on Sale Creek. I'm trying to keep updated on the Spears Twitter to see if there's any games coming in. And somebody just asked Alec something on Twitter, and I'm thinking he's on the court right now.
Do we need to yell it out? Get the tribe to yell it out for him.
Third free throw attempt after the lane infraction up and good. Costly infraction for Sale Creek. 32-32. 1:20 to go here in the first half. Foul by Sequatchie on the Sale Creek player as he's trying to run to make a layup. I believe it was before the shot, but it might not have been. No, they'll say it was during the shot. It was close. I'll give it to him. First free throw is up. Bounces off the back of the rim and out. Tribe have their backs turned. Interesting. Second free throw attempt coming. 1:15 to go in the half. 32 all. Sale Creek, back end of 2 free throws, excuse me. Up and out. Rebound by Sale Creek. Sequatchie almost are able to steal. Aren't. Happens a couple of times. Shoot a 3 from the corner to Sale Creek, and they make it. 35-32 is the score with 1 minute to go in the half. Sequatchie quickly passing up court. Riley driving.
And floater to be missed. Ball will go up again. It'll be tipped out to Sale Creek. They'll come back down the court.
And foul against the Indians. Good call. Sale Creek will inbound in front of their own court, or in front of their own sideline. Tribe didn't like the call. I thought it was a decent call.
What are you gonna do with the Tribe, bro?
Oh, it takes a hard hit. Sale Creek's player does. Number 20, Bartley, almost got the ball away, but manages to get it for a jump ball. Possession arrow
going to Sale Creek here.
Yeah. Sorry. I thought it was Sequatchie's possession arrow. Nice steal by Dempsey on the baseline. Sale Creek tried to pass it inside. Dempsey didn't let him. Full court pressure again. Hudson with the ball. Only Indian in the near court. Stolen by Sale Creek. Easy layup.
And now they're just going on a run here, and Sale Creek fans getting into it over here.
37. Oh, my goodness. Long pass by Sequatchie. Intercepted.
And Lawson just frustrated, just hits him upside the head as he goes for that up.
Now, he didn't mean to hit him in the head. He was going for the ball, but he didn't really care whether he hit him in the head or not, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional.
It was a frustrated foul. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
It's kind of excusable at this point in the game. You get frustrated, but you just don't foul somebody because you get frustrated.
No. First free throw is in. 38-32 is the score. Another free throw coming from Sale Creek. 19.7 to go in the half. Sale Creek leading 38-32. Both Sequatchie County are in the double bonus. Sale Creek are in the single bonus. Possession arrow to the Indians.
You see the Tribe.
Tribe with the backs turned. Free throw is up and good. Tribe turned back around. 39-32 score, 15 seconds. Bartley trying to get it out of the backcourt. Does. Up to Dempsey at the corner. He'll drive inside. Try to shoot. Blocked. Not sure whether it was a foul or not, but blocked.
And Sale Creek's fans getting into it.
The Tribe messing with them about something. I'm not quite sure about what. Three-pointer by Indians missed.
It'll be out of bounds, and the Indians want a chance to go for a
Sale Creek tried to pass the ball. Sale Creek tried to pass the ball full court, and it looked like they were trying to kill a couple of cheerleaders. They almost succeeded. Hudson will inbound. 2.1 seconds on the clock. He's at his opposing baseline. Long inbound. Nunley down there. Gets to it. Shoot it,
and it'll be, man, so close, so close.
Bartley with a mid-range jumper.
Thoughts of the first half there?
Both teams look really good. I didn't expect Sale Creek to come out nearly as well as they have. I'm surprised. I'm really more surprised with Sale Creek than I am with Sequatchie.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Really good game, though. Closer game than the girls' game.
Yeah.
Speaking of the girls' game, we got Lady Indians player Bailey Adams over here. Bailey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good.
Bailey, just as a player, what are your thoughts on the Lady Indians game earlier?
Well, we obviously got the win, but I think as a team we didn't play to our best ability. We put the JV in the fourth quarter with like 5 minutes left, and which brought the score closer. But I think we could have really dominated. We didn't hit a lot of our shots like we planned to, but I think with practice we'll dominate a lot more.
Thoughts on the rest of the season? Kind of. What about your next game? I forget who they have up next, but
I think our next game's Redmond.
Yeah, you're right.
I hope that we continue to make a dramatic increase in our skill. Coming from like last week we played White County and we hadn't practiced as much, but our defense just didn't show up that game. But you could tell a lot more with our press and stuff that we've worked on it hard. So I hope that we continue to do that and continue to improve in all aspects.
What specifically do you think y'all will be working on this week in practice?
This week, probably our press more because we did get some steals out of it, but not as much as Coach Davis wants us to. Our defense as a whole, because that is our strong secret weapon is our defense. We only have a couple players who are like dominant on offense, but we have to come through with our defense. So we always are working on our defense, and we'll try to strengthen our offense as well.
Yeah.
what have you been working on this off season, just for the season in general?
Off season, we're always constantly jumping the heavy ropes for a minute straight, 3 times a day, and then jumping the light ropes for 5 minutes straight. We're doing ball dribbling drills and just conditioning and all those kinds of sorts to improve.
Question about Coach Davis. You said that y'all didn't have as many steals as he would have liked. Is it possible to get as many steals as he would have liked?
It's never impossible to get as much as Coach Davis expects out of you. He expects perfect, and it's just our job to try to get as close to that. And we know we're not going to play a perfect game, and I think deep down he knows that too.
Okay.
But to us, he expects that, and he tells us that. And he won't yell at us for the tiniest mistakes.
Okay, let's see if we can get a good answer out of you. What position do you play?
Position?
Yeah.
I'm a wing.
You're a wing. Okay,
We asked Chad Cordell about earlier, and he hesitated for like 10 seconds.
I think they move him around a lot, so he's wing whatever.
It's one of the simplest questions we could ask, but he was just like,
Yeah, that's true.
We appreciate it, though.
Thank you.
We may or may not have a second interview.
May not. We're in negotiations right now.
We've got Kaylee Smith with us now. She had 24 points to lead the Lady Indians earlier. Kaylee, what are your thoughts on the game? Just overall, like how do you feel y'all played? How do you feel you played individually? How do you feel you can improve? Things like that.
Well, honestly, I feel like we played not the best because our shots were not falling at all until the second half. I feel that we feel really good about the offense that we feel properly, so it's all that matters.
Congratulations on the 24 points. And that was Bailey Adams and Kaylee Smith there. I appreciate them coming over here and giving us an interview. Talking about the boys, get back to the boys game real quick. And by the way, the girls game is a very good game. Girls showed out dominantly. Even if they didn't agree with it themselves, of course, that's something you want to say now. Yeah, I'll constantly want to get better.
And I think the largest, highest margin that the girls were up at any point was 20. Yeah. Okay, Bailey's got something else she'd like to tell us.
Shout out to Katie Allen. I know you're listening right now. #1 fan.
Shout out to Katie, sis.
So shout out to Katie Allen there.
Okay, back to the boys' game.
Well, actually, back to the girls' game. We were talking about the girls' game.
I don't remember. Okay.
That's always something we see.
Love seeing the want for improvement. And they were up by 20 points at one point before they put in the JV, so it could have been a whole lot worse than it was. And they still are over here saying, we need to improve, we need to improve.
Which, that's something you want to see in your first game. First game is more of a gauge, honestly.
Yeah.
Like in other sports, it's not as much of a gauge. Like sports like soccer and football, they're more, you don't have as many games, so you can't really gauge on those. But in basketball, volleyball, you talk about baseball, softball, those are sports you get to gauge yourself in.
Yeah.
And this is really more like an exhibition game almost, for them to kind of get a feel for what the season's going to be like and what they need to improve on every single day.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And we got about 4.5 minutes left to go here for the half end. So, got any more scores for us, Brent?
Not from Twitter, but I wasn't refreshing it as much as I probably should have been. So you might should check that.
I'm looking for that right now. And they did actually post the Sell Creek Sequatchie score.
Yeah,
on there.
Thanks to Chandler for sending that to Coach T.
We'll give shout-outs. Oh, man. Anyways, pretty good. I think I saw Smith County playing White County. White County is up 60.
No,
that was
the final.
I've got final score of 61, White County, Smith County 55.
That scares me.
Is White County in District 8?
They're in 3A. White County are 3A.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
And they only beat.
I always want to think they're out there because they're out there in that general area. I always want to think they're.
I assume they're District 8 3A, or I assume they're District 8 AAA.
Yeah,
but I mean that scares me. I don't want to have to face Smith County in regions.
No, definitely not.
We lost by 6 to White County. If our fans will remember when, it wasn't last year. It was a couple of years ago. We played regions at White County, and I mean that facility. Did you go?
Yes.
Just looking at it,
we walked in there. It was like putting our bleachers for Sequatchie County
on top of Bledsoe's bleachers.
On top of Bledsoe's bleachers, extending them out, and then having a lane where you could walk on the top and bottom levels.
I mean, thing was like a college.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a small college, honestly. And and then we walk in there. On the sides, there's nothing there except the wall. And on the walls there, you can't see the wall. They're so many banners from so many sports. Nothing funny.
Yep.
They had a section on the wall for each sport, and it wasn't like one sport was more than the other. They were all pretty even.
I don't like talking about White County.
I wouldn't imagine you do. I do want to say this. I don't know if you mentioned this earlier when we were doing the Pledge of Allegiance or the
National Anthem.
Excuse me. We do have now. If you haven't been here,
I didn't mention this. I didn't mention this. No.
We have a flag. Like literally, we have think of a projector screen that just comes down straight down.
Same thing Bledsoe does. If you've been there.
Yeah, we have a flag that comes. It's just coming down the middle. It is huge. I mean, it goes from the ceiling of the arena,
gym,
whatever you want to call it. It goes down from to the top of the gym to about a foot off the ground. That's how big and how wide it is.
Before the National Anthem, I looked over to where the flag was last year, and I'm like, oh no, they forgot the flag. But because I hadn't been in here to see this flag, but
when you looked at it, how did you not miss the flag right there? Because when we're sitting, you look where the flag was, you can't miss that.
You mean the black of the flag?
Like where the flag was. Where the flag was last year.
When they started pulling the flag down, I saw it. But before it was just up in the black box, and I didn't notice what that was.
Well, I forgot about it. I remember seeing it earlier in the year, and I had forgot about Twitter distractions.
I mean, it's just huge. There ain't nothing much you can say about it. I forgot about it because I came in and I saw it one day when they were testing it out, and I forgot about it until we started doing the national anthem. I thought, oh dear. You got to admit that looks awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
Now you said Bledsoe County does kind of the same thing.
Yeah, they have done the same thing. I don't remember a time at Bledsoe where they didn't have that.
Now is it as big as that?
Their ceiling's higher, so yeah, I think it's as big as this one.
Yeah. Because I think those arches a little bit that up to the top.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been there.
We'll find out this year. I think we're planning on broadcasting from there anyway.
You think?
Yeah.
Chandler, if you don't, I will broadcast without you.
So anyways, we're back to action, and Dempsey comes up with a layup, misses it, and tipped in by Bartley.
Great way to start the second half. That was literally about 7 seconds into it. Possession area.
Nunley gives it to, can't see, Hudson. Hudson
Out to Bartley at the corner. He'll shoot a three.
Cylinders firing for this Indians team.
That was a long two. Excuse me. I thought it was a three. That'll make the score 39-36. Sequatchie have gotten 4 points from their halftime score. 39-36 again, only down by 3 to Sale Creek. How much of a surprise is this to everybody that we're down to Sale Creek? Because I thought we'd blow them out.
Well, I mean, Sale Creek's a good team, and they compared themselves to Sale Creek when they were talking earlier in the broadcast when we had the interview. Bartley comes up, he'll do a layup with 2 men on him.
No basket, traveling.
Oh, man, that was a bad loss for the Sequatchie County team.
Do what?
Bad loss for the Sequatchie County team. They ended up traveling there.
Yeah.
Points are a premium in this game, and you need as many as you can.
Tribe yelling, I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref, even though I think that ref's call was good. Pass inside by Sale Creek, stolen by Dempsey, run up on the break. He literally drops it in. He didn't throw it in, he dropped it in.
It looked like he was trying to dunk it, but then he just let it go in there.
39-38 is the score, Sale Creek ahead. I wish he'd have dunked it. Sale Creek shoot a three from the corner. Miss, rebound by, who is that? Rebound by Dempsey.
And Dempsey blocks the block shot, but second chance effort gets it in. And it'll be 41-38 now. Sale Creek above Sequatchie, and Sequatchie comes down the court. Nunley gets it. He'll throw it to Hudson. Hudson
waiting for Sequatchie to set up. Passes it out across the perimeter. Still just passing it off.
Bartley gives it to Hudson on the outside corner, and Riley will get the layup.
41-40. Indians got the lead to 2.
1.
I cannot add.
Anyway, Sale Creek comes. They almost lose the ball there. They lose the ball.
Still by Bartley.
And Bartley loses the ball, but Chad Cordell gets it.
And how are they going to call that? He had to go to ground to get it. Timeout called by the Indians. Indians still in possession. So they will have a inbound here for long.
And by the way, new assistant coach for the Sequatchie County Indians, I think it's Hatchell over there for the Indians alongside Coach Smith.
I don't know him.
This is a new coach. He is.
$5:59 to go in the third quarter. So, 5:59 to go in the third quarter. 41-40 is Sale Creek's lead over Sequatchie County. Sequatchie inbound. Hudson inbounds to Cordell on the near the baseline. Dempsey gets it inside, but whistle blown. I believe that'll be a foul against Sale Creek, and it will be Indians to inbound. Hudson comes to the baseline. Inbounds to Dempsey, who just gets an easy layup, and will try for a third. Indians take the lead. Are they counting the basket? Yeah, Indians take the lead 42-41. Dempsey with a free throw attempt. Dempsey trying to compose himself.
It goes up
And good. Sequatchie County up by 2, 43-41, 5:55 to go in the third quarter. Sale Creek quickly up court. Take a long two off the rim. Two players trying for the rebound. The referee will say it went off of Sequatchie. Sale Creek will inbound. Shots of defense from the Tribe. Around the perimeter at the corner. Back up. Inside, just a little bit. Be mid-range from here. Stolen. Pass stolen by Cordell. Pass almost stolen back by Sale Creek before they can get it across midcourt. They get across midcourt. Dempsey underneath. He gets a 2 and then 1. 45-41 plus 1 for the Indians. Now leading by 4. They have turned it up. Whatever Coach Smith said to them at halftime, it worked. Waiting on Riley waiting on the referee to give Riley the ball to shoot the free throw. Substitutions coming in for Sale Creek. And it is good. Indians are up 5 now. 46-41 is the lead. 5:20 to go in the third quarter.
Sale Creek brings up the court. Go around the perimeter. From the corner, it is no good.
Hits the rim
Sale
out.
Creek will get it from the front, and no good again.
Cordell almost with the rebound. It will go out off of Sale Creek. That was almost like we planned it. I promise we didn't.
Trust me, I promise we didn't.
Inbound. Dempsey to Bartley to Hudson. Up in the attacking half of the court. To Nunley. To Dempsey underneath. Who gets another 2. Have we got an MVP, Chandler?
I don't know.
48-41. Sale Creek just throwing the ball around the perimeter. To the corner. Shoot a 3. Off the rim. Not been so hot lately with the threes. Rebound by Sale Creek. Chad Cordell knocks it out of his hands and into the hands of another Sequatchie County player, but knocked out by, not sure who knocked it out, but it goes out of bounds, and let's see who will give the inbound to. Sale Creek will inbound. 48-41. Sale Creek fouled 3 times this half. Sequatchie fouled 0. Possession arrow is with the Indians. Inbound, long inbound, excuse me. Standing outside the 3-point line on the corner, across court. Be a long 2 from here. Now to the corner, 3, air ball. Tribe letting him know it. Rebound caught by Sale Creek player. Passed underneath, up for the layup, fouled. Sale Creek will shoot 2. That's Sequatchie's first foul of the half. It'll be 48-41, pending the free throws. So Chandler has accidentally put these back. A set of 2 coming for Sale Creek. Indians lead 4:22 to go here in the third quarter, excuse me. Free throws up and good, nothing but net. 48-43. Timeout taken, I believe, by Sale Creek. And we can catch our breath again. Chandler, I know I told you I'd do these, but I'm not sure I've got the voice for it.
It's a little bit long-winded sometimes.
Are you able to change the number 2 after the game?
If we remember to, we will. I will remember.
Again, 4:22 to go in the third. 4:22 to go in the third quarter. 48-43. Your score. Indians leading Sale Creek. Indians have fouled once. Sale Creek 3 times in the second half. Possession arrow is with the Indians.
And it has been changed over to basketball season. I apologize for that. The boys has round by
Not proud of you, Chandler.
My bad. My bad.
Indians to inbound from the baseline of the net they're attacking. No, I'm sorry, from the opposing baseline. I'm still in the first half. That's good. Tribe and cheerleaders both getting in on this. Could you tell what they were saying, Chandler?
They were saying something to the effect of "Let's get rowdy."
It worked.
Hey, go Indians! When you got the tribe and the cheerleaders doing the same dance, it's all good.
And you think we're kidding? Literally, the middle of the tribe section was mimicking the cheerleaders.
And Coach Smith doing a little bit of dancing on his own, showing his players how to get in there.
Do what?
Coach Smith doing a little dancing on his own, trying to get show the players what they need to do with the ball. Here he goes, Sell Creek.
Around the perimeter for Sell Creek as they inbound.
To the right side, he'll go back to the middle.
Inside, underneath. Pressured by Indians players, gets a shot off. No field goal. They do call them bad in basketball. I did not just make a mistake. Hudson gets the rebound, passes to Bartley. Finally across court, close to a 10-second backcourt violation. Oh,
And two guys,
Dempsey tries to go up for a layup and is fouled. Whoa. Or is he not? Charge called against Dempsey. I'm bad at seeing those, so I won't comment. Tribe doesn't like it. And I wasn't looking for it, so I don't know. Sell Creek passing it around their three-point line.
comes in the inside, and it'll be no good from the inside. Sell Creek gets it back, though, from the outside three-corner, and it'll be good.
That'll cut the Indians lead to 2. Your score is Indians 48, Sell Creek 46. 3:33 to go here in this third quarter. Indians
Hopefully in the middle will be a float. It'll be no good. Sell Creek recovers. They'll go down the court. Excuse me. Around the perimeter, he'll shoot another three, and it is no good.
Dempsey on the rebound. We're trying to be loud. We apologize. It's just really loud in here. The atmosphere is great. I love it.
Ross will get the ball. He'll give it back to Hudson. Hudson to Dennis. Dennis to
Bartley.
And then back to Dennis.
Middle of the three-point line to Riley underneath.
Riley tried to bomb it and mishandled the ball, and so did the Sell Creek players. They mishandled it out of bounds.
What happened was one of the Sell Creek players was able to get the rebound, and another one was following him, but they managed to level themselves horizontally, and one of them accidentally almost pushed the other one out of bounds, and he lost control. The Indians will inbound from around midcourt up to 48-46, 2:58 to go here in the third quarter. Cheerleaders and pep clubs from both schools getting into it. I think the crowd might be a little bit louder.
What just happened was the cheerleaders were trying to do their flips like they usually do, and the Sell Creek Panther was trying to talk to the tribe, and he almost got ran over by one of the cheerleaders doing flips. And both pep clubs getting into it here. Sell Creek cheerleaders trying to get their pep club into it. I'm not sure if that's their high schoolers or college kids or what. But there's a bunch of people in there.
Shout out to Carson Faircloth for that. Great atmosphere. I love basketball.
I love it. It just gets. The one thing I do love about it is the pep clubs, because they're always into it, and they're right there on the court. Not like football where you're about 50 yards off the field,
And most of them know what's happening.
yeah.
No offense to anyone who doesn't, Zach.
And just to give you an idea, this is not even like a big game for the Indians, at least not on paper,
Indians inbound to Lawson at the corner. Passes it out to Hudson, who stands way away from the three-point line.
He's trying to tell his players he's trying to tell his teammates what to do.
Pressured by number 2.
Perimeter. Here comes around the perimeter. Takes Bartley to the perimeter as well. Hudson with hesitates the three. Tries to send it to Dempsey, and it goes out of bounds.
Hudson passes to Dempsey, goes out of bounds. Dempsey's hand was there, and a couple of Sell Creek hands were there. Referee points that it's Sell Creek's ball. Dempsey looks at him and says, "Are you serious?"
And Smith is not happy with that call either.
I couldn't see from my position.
Pressure from Sequatchie County, and it looks like
It will be a foul against Sequatchie County. So Sell Creek will inbound. Both teams have now committed 3 fouls in this half. 48-46 your score, Indians.
And I
lead
will
Sale
tell
Creek.
you, when you look at the Tribe, this is not even a big game on paper. They didn't think it was going to be a
It's
big
Sale
game.
Creek. If I wasn't broadcasting with you, I might not have come.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, but look at the Tribe. They're out here in full force. I mean, they're almost
Shouts of "We can't hear you" from the Tribe to the other pet club. Around the perimeter for Sale Creek, 2:25 to go in the third quarter. Look to take a jumper from the corner. Runs it underneath. Tried to get a couple shots off. Unable to there for the longest. Finally gets a shot off. Gets a shot off. Rebounded by the Indians. Comes back toward us. Foul, I believe, called against Sale Creek. Indians will inbound right in front of Coach Smith.
Coach Smith getting in the game. He's standing up, trying to get it going.
2:11 to go in the third quarter. 48-46. Indians lead Sale Creek. Indians hoping to start their season off with a win in the Hall of Fame game.
Chad with a three, and no good, but
Riley gets it.
he'll rebound to no good.
Riley gets it again. And he gets it. And that'll be and one. Foul against number 20 as Riley gets the two. And that'll make the score 50-46 pending the free throw. Sale Creek trying to make some noise, and it's kind of funny. Riley gets the free throw. 52-46. No, 51. I mean, the third quarter here. Shot from just outside the three-point line by Sale Creek. Miss. Rebound by, who was that, Hudson?
Yes.
And he'll try to let Sequatchie set up, but pressure from Sale Creek. He'll get foul from Sale Creek. Number 10, I believe, fouled him.
And I believe that'll be a tripping call.
And after the Indians inbound this, they will be in the bonus. Sale Creek have committed 6 fouls. Again, 1:36 to go in this quarter. 51-46, Indians lead Sale Creek. Ball just being passed around on the perimeter, then to Dempsey inside underneath, but touched out by number 1, so Indians will inbound. 2 from Sale Creek to the other corner. Just out, layup missed, and three-pointer from the corner, no good. Layup, no good. And it will go off of the Indians out of bounds. Sale Creek will inbound. 80 seconds to go in the third quarter. 51-46, Indians lead. We're going to try not to break any computers this season. Try.
But it's not in our hands.
Three-pointer from the corner for Sale Creek. Misses everything, air ball. Tribe lets him know it. Cordell gets the ball.
It'll be in favor of Sale Creek just from the crowd.
I'm not sure what just happened. Was there a foul against?
He did that.
Foul against Sequatchie called, and Sale Creek's Sale Creek's Pep Club attempting to chant, "You can't do that," but I honestly barely just heard them. Three-pointer from the corner off the inbound. Hits the rim, out, rebound by Lawson. Brought up court by Hudson. Underneath Hudson. Lawson with the rebound and the layup.
It'll be that'll make Sale Creek going down the court. They'll go around the perimeter, try the corner, not good for them.
And from the middle of the three-point line, and it's good.
I don't think they hit the rim. I don't think they hit the rim.
I don't think it did either. That's a 3 for Sale Creek. Your score is 53-49 with half a minute to go in the third quarter.
Ball will go up. It'll be missed.
Lawson going layup and good. They come up the court real quick.
Extending the lead to 6 points. Sale Creek trying to go.
Dempsey up. Dempsey with the rebound. Hudson with 8 seconds still in the backcourt. He's not got time to mess around. Expires in the third quarter, 57-49. Indians lead by 8. Here at the start of the fourth.
And third quarter there, that was intense. The first half wasn't. That was more intense right there.
Would you not have wanted to be in on the Indians halftime?
I really would. I think he went there and just inspired them and said, "Look, y'all better win this. Y'all got to."
And they said, "Yes, sir." Really, really impressed by the intensity of, well, really both teams, but going forward by the Indians here. Hope they'll be able to keep it up.
It's kind of always funny. It's always kind of cool to see the opposing team's pep club because you look over the tribe, and we're organized with this. Usually, the other team's pep club is sitting right there in the middle of the crowd somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's just, where are you at? Come on now.
Interesting score because this amuses me. Alcoa does lose every now and then at some things. Final score, boys basketball, Alcoa lost to McMinn Central 63-62.
It was a loss. It's a close loss. It's a loss, though.
And it's basketball. It's not football.
Yeah.
Football, Alcoa might still have scored 62.
That might have been a football score. We don't know. Maybe they messed it up. And who was that against, by the way?
They lost to McMinn Central.
Oh, okay.
Hudson inbounds. Start of the fourth quarter. Your score, Indians 57, Sail Creek 49, 7:55 to go in the game. Nunley has the ball, passing around well outside the three-point line. Hudson has it at the corner of the three-point line. Lawson takes it up,
and Chad will go up for the corner. Will go up, and it'll be good for the layup, extending the lead to 10.
I like that
double-digit lead for the Indians.
I like that little fist bump by Coach Smith there. Attempted pass underneath, bounces off.
Comes up, and it'll be good. They'll take it back down to 8.
7.5 to go in the game. Indians passing the ball around in the backcourt. Hudson just kind of holding it, not really doing anything, looking around now. They'll pass it to Nunley. Well outside the three-point line. If he shoots it from here and make it, I'll call it a miracle. Just kind of running around, not sure quite what to do. Hudson gets the ball on the far side. Lawson, Chad underneath. Free throw line, shoot 2. And I think we're both attempting to call them by their last name, but failing every now and then.
Yeah.
So just bear with us on that.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing, a good sign of things to come because, there may be more when he gets injured or he gets too tired to come out. He has to come out and they have to do something without him.
Yeah. Indians have a 9-point lead, 60-51. Sail Creek quickly get down court and just pass it to the outside to the three-point line, shoot a 3, miss. Ball is out, and nobody really has possession for the longest time, but finally Sail Creek gets it, and the guy has enough time because so many players are on the ground that he just kind of takes his time to shooting what would have been pretty much a layup, misses it. 60-51 is the score, still 6:40 to go. I believe Indians have possession, but there was a whistle blown by somebody.
It's a high-score game for a high-school basketball game.
Something's happening. Referee, I believe, having a talk with some of the players. I'm not sure.
Not either. Looks like a technical on Sequatchie County.
For what?
I'm not sure what.
Coach Smith is talking to Lawson about not throwing his elbow, so I assume it was for throwing an elbow.
Yeah.
Number 24 for Sail Creek will be shooting the technical free throws. He'll make the first one, so it's 60-52. Indians still lead. He makes the second one. 60-53. 6:40 to go here in the game from Sequatchie County High School's gym. Sail Creek inbound, taking their time to the corner, now rushing it a little bit. Passing around the perimeter. Backing up, setting up the play, setting up the positioning of Sail Creek. Still outside the three-point line. To the corner, inside, underneath. What's pretty much a layup is in and fouled. So, score is 60-55, pending the opportunity for a three-point play. I believe that's on Lawson, number 34, and that is his third foul of the game. Dempsey comes back in for Lawson. Tribe chanting something, I can't really tell, but it sounds like they're saying miss. Free throw is up, hits the rim, bounces out, rebound to Sail Creek. Up, miss, rebound to the same player. The same player shot the free throw, got the rebound, got the second rebound, and then went up and was fouled again. 60-55, he'll shoot 2.
And Riley's just looking at him like, they're really fouling, but you're a player. You foul thing, you got to take up. You got to say that you didn't.
Got another score for you. Women's basketball, Silverdale Academy 58, Signal Mountain 51. And that game was at Signal.
Nice.
Well, I assume, assuming Coach T uses the same methods for recording scores that Americans usually use, the game was at Signal.
Yeah.
First free throw attempt up and missed. 60 to 55 still the score. 6:16 to go in the game. He'll get another opportunity at a free throw. Both teams are in the bonus now. All three fans for Sale Creek are standing up with their arms up on the free throw. Both of them were missed, however.
Sale Creek is still on back. It'll come up the middle, hands it off, and it'll be no
Layup
good.
missed. Layup missed, rebounded by Riley, knocked out of his hands, foul on the Sale Creek player. This is a very, very intense game.
And still close, so only a 5-point game right now.
Again, both teams in the double bonus. So Dempsey will shoot a 1-and-1. First free throw is up and missed, but Bartley on the rebound. Sorry. Hudson gets it, passes it around, still on the perimeter. Chad at the corner. Back to Hudson. Still around the perimeter. Not been inside yet.
Bartley has the ball. He'll throw it to the perimeter with Hudson. Hudson goes back to Bartley. Bartley throws it up to, tries to do the alley-oop with Dempsey. He'll go up anyways and get the layup.
Dempsey will get the two from underneath. 62 to 55 is the score with 5:35 to go here in the game. Indians leading by 7. Three-pointer by Sale Creek is made.
And it touches nothing but the net as it goes in.
62 to 58. Indians lead by 4. Both teams in the double bonus. Possession arrow is to Sale Creek. Long pass to Bartley. Long pass to Nunley. Dempsey underneath. He is fouled going up. Misses it, but it's okay. He'll shoot two. Sorry for not really talking during these, but I think our voices are about shot.
Yeah.
Talk a little college football. The top 4 the college football playoff rankings came out. The top 4 are Mississippi State, Oregon, Florida State, TCU. Florida State fell another spot to number 3. Oregon jumped them.
Well, I'm kind of glad Florida State got jumped, but then again, I see it's Oregon. I'm like, no.
What? I'm glad Florida State got jumped by Oregon because Oregon would murder Florida State.
At this point, yeah.
It wouldn't be a game. Yeah.
Florida State just hadn't shown me anything this year that made me think that they're in worthy of a top 4 spot.
Now, let me tell you something ridiculous. TCU at number 4, Alabama at number 5. Alabama would run TCU out of the state of Texas if they were to play at TCU.
Look, TCU is a high-flying offense, but they don't have they're a defense base, but they couldn't withstand an SEC schedule, let alone an SEC team.
I think Tennessee would have a fighting shot against TCU.
A fighting shot, I think they could beat them. It would be close, but I think they could beat them.
It'd be close. And we're not saying this because we think Tennessee's really good. We're saying this because I don't think TCU is good at all.
Yeah.
I think they're bad. I mean, compared to most of the country, but... Timeout was taken. That's why we were talking about football. Sorry. I keep forgetting to say timeout's been taken.
We didn't just skip like 5 minutes of game, though, we promise.
Your score is now Sequatchie County 99, Sale Creek 100. Free throw is made, 63-58. Dempsey will attempt his second free throw now.
With 5:12 left to go here in this game.
Second free throw is up off the back of the rim and out. Cordell gets the rebound. Indians still have the ball. Referee almost gets taken down. Cordell didn't see him. Hudson. Nunley. Hudson. Bartley passing around the perimeter. Into Riley inside. Goes underneath. Layup. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Misses again, but fouled. Dempsey will shoot 2 more. He doesn't even need to be able to make a basket. He just needs to shoot free throws. I don't see why he even practices with the rest of the team.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, you got to make them every now and then, but, you know, you don't have to make them. We'll give you those stats here at the end of the game at the post-game wrap-up.
Do you have stats?
Right over there on the desk.
Oh. Hopefully they'll be kind and let us take pictures of the sets.
They have before. I wouldn't imagine they wouldn't.
Dempsey will miss both free throws.
And just we talked about making free throws.
Score remains 63-58. Indians lead by 5. 4:52 to go in the game.
Getting in close territory for the Indians. Don't really want to be this close to their team here in the fourth quarter.
No, and foul called against the Indians for something. Number 24, I would assume the best free throw shooter of the Sell Creek team as he shot the technicals will come up to attempt 1-and-1. He gets the front end of it, 63-59. If you've got any questions or comments or something that you want us to talk about post-game, we'll be here for a few minutes doing it post-game, so just tweet us. We don't really have access to Facebook, but tweet us, let us know on Spreaker, text one of us, and we'll see if we can't get that in. Second, the back end of the 1-and-1 was missed. Rebound by Sell Creek, traveling called. Indians will inbound, 4:50 to go. Indians lead by 4, 63-59. Both teams, Indians in the double bonus, Sell Creek in the bonus. I can't really hear you. Passing around the perimeter for the Indians. To the corner. Back out.
Hudson goes in, passes out to Nunley.
Bartley at the corner.
Passes it to... No, they'll take it inside, and he'll pass it to Nunley, who passes it to Hudson, who passes it to Cordell.
Who passes it to Chandler, who passes it to me. Yeah. Dempsey underneath. And he'll get almost gets the layup, just rolls out. He goes to ground trying to get the rebound, just misses it.
And now 5-4 as Riley takes his time getting up there. But Indians still hold strong and keep it from being a layup.
Sell Creek layup up and missed. Rebound Sell Creek. They're on the perimeter again. Long three. Almost in. Hits the rim. Bounces in. Bounces out. Layup out. Hits the rim again. Sell Creek can't make a basket. Save their lives. Still down 4.
They can make a rebound. They just can't make a basket.
Long 2 up and missed. Rebound again. Layup and missed. Rebound to the Indians. Finally, Cordell gets it. Runs it up court. Nice move. Almost failed him. Timeout. Indians. Oh my goodness. Not sure whether you could hear Coach Smith, but he just absolutely screamed, "Get over here." Got up in Dempsey's face, got up in Cordell's face. If I were in the drive, I would have been able to hear what he was saying, and I might yet have been able to if I hadn't been talking.
That's our problem.
Smith not happy.
We'll just say that.
I believe our listeners know what that means. Again, the Indians have called timeout, so that's why we're sitting here quiet and my voice hurts. Okay, News Channel 9. I said, do you want basketball scores? And News Channel 9 favorited it and didn't respond.
I think they just favorite everything that comes in.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
They're probably taking their time to respond.
I mean, I don't really blame them. They're probably busy.
Yeah.
As much interaction as they usually have on social media, I can understand when they wouldn't sometimes. Indians will inbound. Nunley gets it. Passes to Cordell, who's at the corner. He'll walk it out. Passes to Hudson, who's in the middle.
He'll be tipped. And Nunley will have it. He'll give it to Bartley. Bartley will go inside with it, and he'll go for the layup, and he'll be
fouled.
He'll be met by 4 Sell Creek players. He's on his way up.
That foul could have gone against any one of them, I think.
Yeah. I think they just said foul and didn't want to give a name.
But regardless, they do give it against number 20. That'll be his third. Bartley to the line. He'll be shooting 63-59 to score. And it's still 63-59 after the first free throw. Second attempt coming. 3:15 to go here in the game. Second free throw is made. 64-59. The Panther looks sad.
The mascot, that is.
The mascot.
He tried to run up and distract free throw, but didn't work out for him.
Sale Creek had the ball underneath. Almost got a shot off, but I'm not sure what the call was. It will be Indians inbound.
Chad Cordell will get the ball. And he'll come up, he'll go behind the back and go up, and it'll be
That's good.
For Chad Cordell.
59. I just squeaked. 2:55 to go in the game.
We're losing our voice, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with us.
Not doing this again without water. Is that your water? Can I waterfall that? Thank you. Sorry.
Here we go. Sale Creek throws it in. Tipped by Riley Dempsey, but Sale Creek will take it.
Not sure whether that was a foul or a jump ball. That was a foul against the Indians. Sale Creek are in the bonus, so he'll be shooting a 1-and-1. That's on number 30, Lawson. It's his fourth foul. Remember, 5 fouls and you foul out.
Yep.
66-59, the score, Indians lead. 66-60, the score, Indians lead. Free throw is made. Second free throw attempt coming, back into the 1-and-1. Cheerleaders and Tribe trying to make some noise. Back into the 1-1 also made. 2 for 2 on free throws right there. 66-61 the score. Indians lead. 2:41 to go in the game. Indians inbound. Still in the backcourt. Passing it around. Full court pressure by Sale Creek. Goes out. Haven't decided. They will give the ball to Sale Creek. I couldn't see. Sale Creek will inbound right in front of the Sequatchie bench. Quickly up to the far side of the court. 2.5 to go in the game. Just passing it around. Three-point from the corner. Miss. Off the rebound. Sale Creek get the rebound, excuse me. Pass it around in the middle a little bit. Underneath. Layup blocked by Dempsey. Into the hands of Lawson, who will take it. Pass it to Nunley, who almost couldn't handle it, but does. Dempsey underneath. Goes up. Layup is no good. Dempsey gets his own rebound. Layup is no good. Goes to the other side of the basket. Rebound Sale Creek, who take it to the far side of the court.
Sale Creek almost loses it. They'll go around the perimeter. Try for the three, and it'll be...
Three from the corner. Miss. Rebound to Hudson. Passes it to Nunley. He's got some room to run.
Taking his time.
Almost stripped from behind. Oh, ball stolen out of Lawson's hands. Player who stole it ran up, passed it. No good on the layup.
Riley just clears it out of there, throws it out, and
timeout called by Coach Smith as Bartley
and the Tribe getting all those Sale Creek players.
Number 23 was not happy with Bartley right there. Coach Smith absolutely ripping into Riley Dempsey in this timeout. He only called the timeout to keep possession there in front of himself. Again, Coach Smith unhappy. 81 seconds to go in the game. Indians still lead by 5. 66-61. Indians will inbound right in front of their own bench. Man, I ain't gonna be able to sing tomorrow at church.
That's all we're worried about for tomorrow, ain't it?
Recuperating from this stressful game. Intense game. Trying to get my heart rate back to normal.
It's good to only have 2 classes tomorrow for an hour apiece.
Do what?
It's good to only have 2 classes tomorrow for an hour apiece.
You little failure. I've got more classes than you do at UTC tomorrow.
I have a load on Tuesday, Thursday.
Have you already registered?
Actually, I haven't registered yet. I get to register on the 14th, which is...
You get to register? That's Friday.
Yeah, I get to register Friday.
That's hilarious. I get to register tomorrow.
Funny.
I'm sorry, that just amuses me. Still waiting on the inbound. Hudson will inbound it to Cordell. Pass back to Hudson. He's standing outside the three-point line. Cordell back near the midline. Back to Hudson. This is the Cordell Hudson show. Passes it to Bartley. Who is that? Hudson near the corner.
Those to Nunley.
Still around the
Nunley goes
perimeter.
back to Hudson. Hudson throws it up for Dempsey. Dempsey
Takes it.
inside, and he will be no good for the layup. Lawson recovers, and he gets it in on the second chance.
Two-pointer good for the Indians. Lead is 7. 50 seconds to go in the game.
Shell Creek sticking in there.
Three-pointer air ball.
And the second chance points goes in there, just like on the Sequatchie side.
Timeout, Sale Creek. The score is Sequatchie County 68, Sale Creek 63, 42.9 to go here in this game.
Renthor was signaling to the tribe for a second there, telling them to stop for a second.
It's so loud that I cannot even hear Chandler.
Yeah, I mean, did you not hear what I said?
No.
The ref over there was looking at the tribe, telling them to calm it down. Not sure what they were doing over there, but they were just being loud.
Ref has no authority over the tribe as long as we are not yelling obscenities.
Which I haven't heard that, so.
Right, knowing that it's possible, but I didn't hear it.
We'll still love you, but it's possible. Lawson comes in, and it'll be no good.
Rebound to Sale Creek.
Rebound, but it'll be nothing.
Half a minute to go. 5-point lead for the Indians.
Sale Creek gets it in, and they'll come up, and it'll be a layup, and it'll be good. 3-point. No, wait. We got 3 points away from being tie ball game.
Coach Smith just jumped up and stomped his feet.
They allowed an easy score right there for 2 points, and you can't have that.
No.
A three in this, you have a 3 by Sale Creek and no score by the Indians. This game's tied.
23.9 seconds to go here in the game. Indians lead by 3. Both teams in the double bonus. Possession arrow is to Sale Creek.
How would you like to start the season off with an overtime game?
I might be going to get water before it starts.
Amen.
Chandler almost started talking into the wrong mic there. Right proud of him.
Yeah, I almost did. Here we go. We're fixing to start back up.
I believe Sale Creek will be shooting a free throw. Chance of We Are Sale Creek being drowned out by chance of We Are Indians. Feisty tonight. Indians will inbound. No free throw. I apologize for being incorrect. 20 seconds to go. Indians still on the backcourt. Passes it up to Lawson
away for the last 20 seconds.
And he'll hold it and get fouled. Lawson will.
They'll try to foul to get some points. And the way the Indians have been shooting tonight, you don't know if they're going to get them or not.
When they're on, they're on. When they're not, they're not. That's the easiest way to put that.
Getting loud in here.
Missed the front end of a 2-point, or missed the front end of 2 free throws. Back end coming.
And this could be the game right here. Sale Creek's been shooting this.
If he makes this, it's a 2 possession. 15 seconds to go.
And if he misses it, Sale Creek's been shooting threes all night, and
in and out. Rebound almost by Lawson.
Sale Creek goes down. They got to have a 3.
10 seconds.
He goes inside, and it is tipped out by the Squatch County player.
I believe that was tipped out by Cordell.
Yes, he will, and Sale Creek will inbound the ball here.
From the corner with 7.8 to go, down 3, both teams in the double bonus. Dempsey will check in for Lawson, number 34 Lawson.
And Dempsey's the one you really need right here. They'll try for it again.
Throwing around the perimeter, 4 seconds. 3 is up, no good. Out, 0.4 seconds to go.
And is it Sale Creek or Sequatchie's ball?
Some idiot threw a water bottle onto the court. Not from the Sequatchie side, but it could have been a Sequatchie fan. I can't tell what the tribe are singing.
They are. No, goodbye.
Oh. Inbound by the Indians, 0.4 to go. Not sure why we're still here. That'll be the game.
All you had to do was catch it right there. And that is the ball game. 65-68 is your final score. Indians with the win. The boys and the girls start off the year with a 1 win, and they're both 1-0 on the season. We'll count it as a game.
Coach T did.
All right, we'll count it. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get the stats for the boys' game and the girls' game real quick. And just talk about the game for a minute, Brett.
Okay. He says that like it's nothing. Just a second while I tweet the score. Again, Sail Creek falls to the Indians, 65-68. Both teams, Lady Indian men's team are actually. The intensity from both games was amazing. The Sail Creek's guys team was a whole lot better than the girls team. I was trying to find a way to put that. There's really no comparison. And yet both teams come out. The girls just dominated. The highest margin they were winning by was 20 at one point before they put in the younger players. And then the guys, obviously, hard-fought game, able to come back in the third quarter and really just outshoot Sail Creek in the third quarter. Great intense game. If you weren't here, you missed out on a great atmosphere. Like, I'm usually only used to this atmosphere for Signal games, Notre Dame games, but Sail Creek, and both teams were great. Just waiting on Chandler to get back over here with stats.
Say a few words.
I can't even see him. We'll also have some scores for you from around the region here for long if they are in. Still waiting on Chandler. He left me in charge as if I know what to do. Anybody have questions or comments? I'm sitting here checking the Spears Twitter. I've got my phone with me. Text me. Can I talk about the upcoming game? November 20th, which I believe is the Thursday of next week. Let me check on that exact date. November 20th, which is the Thursday of next week, will be the Indians' next game. It is away to Red Bank. Girls at 5:30, guys at 7. I assume those are Central Times. Come out and support Lady Indians and Indians at Red Bank. Not sure of a Red Bank score. Let me check on that for you. That should be a good game. Red Bank, whether they're good or not, they're always physical in every sport. So that'll be interesting to see what effect the referees have on the game. And I almost forgot to mention this again. We can't talk about how good the referees are tonight, or the referees were tonight. It just absolutely amazing. I was surprised. I don't think I've ever seen refs be that consistently good in a game. The Red Bank Lions played South Pittsburgh tonight in Red Bank. We don't have a score for the guys yet. Let me check on a score. I can't talk. Let me check on a score for the girls. No score.
Riley Dempsey ended up having kind of hard to
Use your words.
well, I know it's kind of hard to see this. He would end up having a It's hard to read. I think he had. Let's see. I know he had two. I know he had 15 twos, 2-pointers. There was only interesting stat that I saw was that Sequatchie County only shot 1 3 and made it.
Really?
Yes.
That is interesting.
Yeah, only 1 3 was made the entire game. I believe there was actually 2 shot.
We still won. Yeah. That is a stat that I would not have believed if you had told me that they were shooting threes like they were in the first half and we would only shoot 1 and win by 3. Interesting.
Dempsey had 35 on the night. Ethan Nunley would have 3 on the night. He only made 1 3 at the end, 4 points on the night. Barrett Lawson would have 6, and his brother Braden would have 5 on the night. And those are your points for the night. Don't have anything else but the points at this point. No pun intended. But you talked about the game. What were some of the highlights that stood out to you?
How well the Indians fought back in the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, at the second half, if you'd asked me who's going to win this game, I could have told you I don't know. I would have actually been leaning toward Sale Creek.
I'm about the same way. I wouldn't have actually picked, but if I had been forced to, I would have said Sale Creek.
Yeah, I mean, it was just such a close game. It was nice to see a close game like that, you know?
Yeah, it was. I love it.
I was kind of hoping to kind of go into overtime a little bit.
I wasn't. I need water.
We would have got you water. If we got you water, would you have won overtime?
Yes.
We may be not saying that halfway through the season. We may have had enough basketball at that point. But, yeah, I enjoyed the game. Good game overall. Good game from the girls earlier today. And in case you weren't joining us for the girls' game, they ended up winning. What was the score on that one again? Let's see what
52-37.
52-37. Your final score here, 68-65. It's always good. I always like basketball because you get to see the girls' side of it and the boys' side. So you get to see 2 games regardless. I think that's very, very interesting, and it's good to see both teams coming out strong. The girls came out stronger than the guys, I thought, but the guys have always been kind of hit and miss. If I had to tell you honestly,
yeah.
It doesn't matter what year. They're kind of hit and miss. The girls, I've always noticed in the difference between guys basketball and girls basketball across the board is girls are more consistent as a program. Look at.
I would agree with that.
I mean, when you look at college, just think about it this way: in boys and men's college basketball, it differ. I mean, there's a few that are there year in and year out, but they don't win every year. Like you see Kentucky, they don't exactly win every year. They're dominant every.
They win the SEC every
year. They win the SEC every time, but they don't get a national championship every year. They're not as dominant. Now you look at women's basketball. Definitely, you can see some powerhouses there.
Lady Vols, UConn.
I think we can keep it at that. We don't have to name anymore.
No. What? Jeremiah says DeVry.
That's not even a.
Yeah, it is.
It's an online college, Britt.
I knew I'd heard the name.
Yeah, right. Just admit you're wrong.
I was wrong.
Okay.
I mean, I knew they weren't good.
You won't see that much, will you, Jeremiah? No. Okay.
Jeremiah here, he refuses to be interviewed. He says he can't talk. I'm sitting here over here yelling during the entire game, trying to keep up with what's going on. Yes, I know. I'm kidding. He pointed to where the tribe sit.
But yeah, overall good game. And we were talking about the difference between college. I mean, between men's and women's. That's just across the board.
Yeah. Hey, just a second. I've got a question for Jeremiah, and you don't actually have to come on the radio to answer this, but we were just curious. Was the ref getting on to yell for something?
Yeah.
What for?
We're saying push it. He thought we were saying something else.
Oh, when they were saying push it with a P, he thought they were saying something else. Was it explained to him?
No. We just said it again.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I will say this. That's fun. That's fun to do. If it gets really, really rowdy in a place, like we play Bledsoe, that could turn into a situation if we don't explain it to them.
That needs to be explained to them. I remember the away to Bledsoe game last time. Mr. Lane had to come over there and defend the Pep Club from the Bledsoe
Okay, we're gonna have
officers.
we're gonna have 3 games the Bledsoe game at Bledsoe. We're gonna have 3 games. We're gonna have the boys, we're gonna have the girls, and we're gonna have the Pep Club War.
Yeah.
So we gotta keep track of that. And we don't know who the players are gonna be. It might be it's definitely gonna be the Tribe. We don't know who they're playing. We don't know if they're gonna play the Pep Club. We don't know if they're gonna play the Cops. Don't know if they're gonna play the officials. I don't know. Their opponent is to be determined.
Their coach is Mr. Lane. Actually, no. They're let me see. Who's their coach? Their coach is Tyler Aiken and Ethan Nairmore, and their owner is Mr. Lane.
Yeah, student coaches. Yeah.
It's like, let's go professional here. Coaches and owners.
Zach was walking over here like he was going to get interviewed, but he's like, no. But anyways, nice game tonight. It's nice to see a full house.
Yeah, it really was. I was surprised.
I was surprised, and just kind of because it was Sale Creek. Not because they're bad or anything. It's just they're a smaller school. Like, they're literally a 1A, 2A school.
We have no history with Sale Creek, really.
Yeah. So I wasn't expecting a lot of people to come over here. Of course, the basketball player did say that they played them a lot during the summer, and they have respect for them, which is kind of
obviously.
Yeah.
3-point game tonight.
Yeah. And this is something you'll see with this Indians team. They'll play their competition a lot more than the girls will. And that's something you don't want to see with the team. You don't want to play your competition. You want to play at a high level all the time. And that's the problem they're going to have. Now, the girls, not so much. They were kind of dominant tonight, honestly. If you take their JV, if they played their varsity throughout, it would have been a completely dominant game, and there would have been no chance near the end at all. Of course, there wasn't really at the end at all anyways, but there wouldn't have been the slightest chance. So that's our ball game for tonight. Our ball games, I guess.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Chandler Morrison.
And I'm Brent Hurst.
This has been brought to you by Len's Restaurant, Southern Country Cooking. So go Indians, and God bless.